The hard lesson about going natural. Yeah, had no clue about this. Hi everyone, this is Nikki S. Salas, author of Black Girl Gone Guru and He Poisoned Me and Left Me for Dead, and the owner of Nikki S. Salas Holistic Coaching, where I teach people to have a balanced life. And I am such a lover of travel and the mystical experience. So I want to get right into the video. I want to say about over 15 years ago. Saw a beautiful woman coming out. I'm driving down the street. See this beautiful woman with big curly kinky hair coming out of a bowling alley. And I'm like, oh my God. Her hair is so beautiful. Oh, wow. And that image just stuck in my mind no matter what. I wouldn't let it go. I would find myself sitting around thinking about this woman with this hair. And I would even ask people I knew, I was like, hey, what do you think about me going natural? You know, and some would say, oh, okay, well, hey, if that's what you want to do. And then some were brutally honest and said, what you want to do that for? But that's okay, because they were just speaking their mind, and that was needed for me, because ultimately the decision is mine. Our decisions is up to us, right? Our choices, no matter what someone else says. So again, I wouldn't let it go, and I would sit around and I would think, at this time, I was a consistent, my hairstyle would always be have extensions, or I would have a wig. And I still love good extensions or a wig, but am not so much now, because I like my hair to be more free and get air and so forth. Just easier for me to take care of my hair when I don't put the extensions in it. So again, I would sit around and I would think. I was like, wow. I was like, should I do it? I'm afraid to do it. And I was, because if you know about relaxed hairstyles, that is something that we do in the African American community, right? To make our hair more manageable, as what was taught to us, and to make it straight. And as long as I could remember, that's how my hair was. It was relaxed. And every 6 to 8 weeks, I would get my hair relaxed. And when I learned how to do my own hair, I would do it myself. So and that has been done since, maybe around, I was 7 years old. Anyway, I had no clue how to be or how to do my hair natural. I was like, so where do I start? Do I start by cutting all of my hair off? And if I do that, then, what are the guys going to say? Because even at that time, I was like, a lot, I find now, and I have the revelation now, and then it's all right, because it's part of our journey, right? That a lot of what I was doing back then, even with my hair, my clothes, and how I even exercise, was dependent upon a certain look, or I had to have this certain appearance to be acceptable to other people, especially to men. So again, I'm questioning myself. I'm like, okay, so should I do it? And I said, okay, well, let me wean myself into it. I don't know if I could do the quick jump yet. So up under my what is also considered protective styles for a lot of us natural hair women, with the extensions or the braids or wigs, I allowed my hair to grow out, which means I stopped getting the relaxers. So that went on about a year, and and something happened that pushed me to make a choice. So, I want to say maybe 2013. I went to someone new to get my hair done. This new stylist, was putting extensions into my hair. And I went to this person, and I didn't think it was such a great job. I didn't like it. And that was okay too. Because everything is not for everybody, right? And I came home. I was upset. I was crying. But I even found that I was even crying about the stylist not doing my hair a particular way. It was that, again, my appearance of what I thought I was supposed to look like was altered, or should I say it was not good enough for me to go outside. I mean, it was to the point with me that my hair had to be such in a way that I would not go to the grocery store. I would not go to the mailbox without flat iron, put a flat iron to my hair or curling my hair. It had to be just done up, as they say. Or, well, that what we used to say. So, again, so I come home and I'm crying and I'm upset. And I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? And then, because I had no choice. I still had things to do. And I couldn't, for the life of me, which was a great thing now when I think about it, for the life of me, I couldn't fix it. I tried to curl it. I tried to do different things, to, hide the imperfections of it. But it just wouldn't work. So I went in the bathroom because the way that the extensions were in my hair, they were sewn in, and that's a whole nother process. When you get a chance, Google different ways, if you don't know, of how hair is, extensions are put in the hair, but this was done by sewing in. I go to the bathroom, proceed by taking the wefts out, the tracks, as they say, the hair, and I fully saw my hair because, mind you, I was going natural up under the wigs and the extensions for a while. And I truly saw myself, you all. And when I truly saw myself, I saw me. And I learned that even me crying about and being upset about about the hairstyle that had went wrong was me being upset about letting go of this false sense, this false identity that I wanted to hold on to so bad. I did not want to see my true self, you all. And I learned throughout the years that I was scared to find out who I really was. And that me going natural was exactly that. Though I would see, like I said, I saw the beautiful woman come out, the bowling alley. I had started Googling, right? And on Pinterest and all these different sites, and because I kept feeding that to myself, and I needed that at the time to convince myself about making the transition or making the choice. And I would look and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And really deep down, it was my true self. And what I call the true is our spirit, our soul, the seed of who we really are. What God, the mighty universe, the divine, placed inside of our body. And it's supposed to feed our mind. And thus feeding our mind tells our body what to do, right, on this earth. That I was scared to find out who she really was. And when I would see those women that was out there being their true self, I admired that. I wanted that. It was beyond the natural hair. It was them feeling confident in who they were, whether people thought it was a good idea for them to go natural, and I'm pretty sure they said things about it. Hey, people said things to me about it and still do. But I had to learn how to be okay with it. And to this day, throughout this natural hair journey, right, throughout the process of just me going through seasons of life, I'm more okay. I am 200% okay with my natural hair now. And that's what it was about. Though, many of us, other natural hair women or those who are choosing and thinking about going natural, we have to find different products, test it out to see how it works on our hair. And because we all have different hair, everything is not going to work for everybody. That's just life. That's just what it is. So if someone, Jane Doe, is a lover of dairy, Nikki's body is not a lover of dairy. So I cannot take that in as much as, my counterpart or somebody else. And that's fine, because we all have to learn what works for us, what is good for us, and what helps us to be our best self in spirit, mind, and body. So me letting go of that false sense of self, or who I thought I was, to find out who I truly was. And the natural hair was just an extension, right? It's just an extension of who we are. It's just an expression, right? But me looking in the mirror, like I said that day, when I had to, cut out all the extensions and really look at myself. And on that day, I asked myself in the mirror, Nikki, who are you? Who are you without the wigs? Who are you without the extensions? Who are you without the makeup? And though those things are fine. I mean, I'm a woman and I love to use different tools to express who I am, my femininity, but it does not define me. Because even without these things, I have to dig deep. We all do, right? We all have to dig deep and ask ourselves, sit within ourselves, sit with ourselves, look in the mirror and say, who am I really when I take all the layers off? And when you do, that's when you find out that, again, of what we've been taught, what I've been told, what you could have been told of who you truly are, that you're more than that. That when you look in the mirror and you are okay with who God made you to be, that is the, oh my God, that is the truest definition of freedom. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So it's been about, 2013, that's 11. It's been about, 8 years now. And as you can see, I'm still going through the natural hair journey because it doesn't end. Our journey of life doesn't end. And I'm still learning how to even deal with my hair as well as myself. And that the hair was just a way to me to be okay with myself, and me even working through the hair taught me patience, taught me to be again okay with myself, and to be in the fullness of what the divine made me. So in your spare time, in your free time, I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you holding on to that is keeping you from the best part of yourself, the truest part of yourself, which is what the divine made you. I wish you all the best. Thank you for your time. If you love this video, feel free to subscribe, like it, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.